Alright guys, in this video what I wanted to do is show you real quickly how easy you can start to research properties in your marketplace. So what you want to do is you want to open up a fresh browser. I just went to Zillow.com and let's just say you go in here and you type Abington, PA. I pull up Abington, which is close to me. And the first thing you want to do is you want to take a look. You want to make sure you're looking at properties for sale. And I would make sure don't select any of this stuff. You don't want any foreclosures. You don't want any pre-foreclosures or foreclosed houses. Look for things that are for sale by an agent, for sale by an owner, or maybe even some new construction. The next thing you want to look at is your price range. You may have a price range that's between 100 and 300,000. You may have a price range between 200 and 300. Whatever your price range is, typically you'll have already spoken to us. You'll have a pre-approval. That way you know exactly what price range to look at based on where you're looking. Each county may have different taxes. In the city of Philadelphia, the taxes are very low. If you're in the suburbs, the taxes could be a lot higher. So that way you want to know what your price range is. So let's just say, for example, your price range is 200 to 300,000. You hit go. All of a sudden you look, you find a property, you select the property. It's going to show you a picture of the house. You scroll through first and say, okay, do I like this house? Do I like what I see? Yes or no. If it looks nice, if it looks clean, if you're not afraid to, have to do some renovations, great. Keep looking at the property and look at the other information. If you look at the house and you're like, I have no interest in it, then punt. But let's just say you have an interest in it. You see that it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. The sale price is $220,000. You scroll down. One of the most important things you want to see, guys, 194 days on the market. If it's on the market for 30 days or less, it's a hot, newer property. You may want to take a look at it. If it's been on the market for more than 3 months, 90 days or longer, typically it's either needs some work, as we can see this house here could use some renovations, or it's overpriced. So you want to take a look at that. But let's just say, for example, again, you like this house, you scroll down, you're going to look at the approximate values of the house. You also want to look at the tax history. This tax history is going to show you how much you're going to pay in property taxes. This is a huge, huge component when you're looking at how much money you can afford to buy on a house, because if you're looking in the suburbs, the chances are, or more typically, the taxes are higher than if you look in the city. Now let's take a look at Trulia. Same thing in Trulia. Let's just go here with Trulia. I like this here. Let's just find a property we like. All right, let's just say this property here. I like this property. I like the way that it looks inside. Again, you see the sale price. This is in Wyncote. You see the sale price, 4-bed, 2-bath, 2,020 square feet. You scroll down, you look at the description, assuming, again, you like the pictures, and then you look here, built in 1955. It tells you it's only been on the market for 4 days. This is a new listing, so if you want this property, if you like it, you're going to have to act quickly. Now look at this, guys, the difference in taxes. The last property only had $3,000 in change in taxes. This is over $8,000. That's $5,000 more than the other property in taxes. Guys, you have to really think about that when you're buying a house, because on a monthly basis, this is significantly more money in taxes, which means your qualifying, or the house that you can afford to buy, is significantly less because of those taxes. And the last thing we'll just check over here, let's just go into Redfin. You select this. Again, you set your parameters. You're going to go in here. You're going to, buy. You're looking to buy. It's moving a little slow. You're going to buy. You're going to select how much money you can afford on a house. Again, the 200 to 300, this is in that price range. You look at some of the pictures. You say, okay, yeah, great. I like this property. If you don't, move on. You move down here, built in 1960. That's great. You look at the taxes. Property taxes, $347 per month. Now, obviously, you want to multiply that by 12 so that you can see what that number is. That's closer to $4,000, but at least you have an idea. Now, the other thing you guys want to look at when you're looking at buying a house, and you look at some of these payment calculators, these payment calculators are going to show you payment per month, $1,649. Most times, they're going to show you that number putting 20% down. So that $1,600 number isn't going to be $1,600. When you initially look at the property, it's going to say $1,325. And you can say, wow, that's cheap. That's less than what I'm paying in my rent. But make sure you look to see what the down payment is, because most people don't have $47,000 to put down. So make sure you play with this. And if you want, you can go in here and you can really start to play with it. A lot of these also are based on certain credit scores. So if you have a higher credit score, you can put this in here, you click save, and it'll start changing some of the parameters. Now, it doesn't change the interest rate because it doesn't really know. This is going on a 30-year fixed at 3.875% interest. That's great, but remember, you want to calculate all these numbers based on your specific scenario. So I hope that helps you understand exactly how to shop for a house, what to look for. Again, you're looking at the sale price, the number of beds, the number of baths, been on Redfin 6 days. That's a huge factor you want to start looking at. It helps you understand how aggressive you should be with your offer on this property. If it's new, you may want to come in closer to asking price, especially if you're asking for seller assist or seller concession. If it's been on the market for a long time, it's a lot easier for you then to try to come in with a little bit of a bargaining chip. Maybe you can get the property for a little bit of a steal. So, but talk to your realtor. If you don't have a realtor, talk to us. This is one of those situations I would recommend you definitely use a realtor, somebody that we could either offer to you or recommend to you, or somebody that you know that you can trust. Hope you found this helpful. We'll catch up with you guys and see you in the next video. Thanks.